is how I coach it and teach it. They've been taught a different way, they're taught the wrong or right way. As long as the same commonalities are the same amongst everybody, that's the most important thing. This is how I recommend teaching. So we're going to sit on the end of the bench. We're going to lay back flat onto the bench. From here, we want to pinch our shoulder blades down and together slightly. We're going to take our feet, we're going to drive our shoulders into the bench and back until our eyes line up under the bar. Once we're in this position, we've got a couple different options for your feet, and this is a personal preference. I like my feet flat on the floor, but I go ahead and pull them back in tight. Okay, my lumbar spine here is arched up off the bench. We do not want to be laying flat on the bench. Okay, no matter what the muscle magazines say, we're not bodybuilders. So we're going to get the shoulders pulled back, got the back arched, feet are pulled back towards you, or some people like to get up on the toes. Okay, again, personal preference, my feet are going to stay flat. In this position, if I take my thumbs, my glutes are contracted. Okay, my quads are contracted. The bench press is a full body lift. Okay, we're not just using our chest, shoulders, and triceps. We are tight from the ground up. As you're in position here, next step is our hand position on the bar. Again, personal preference. If you have bad shoulders, I do recommend a closer grip. Personally, I usually measure about a thumb's distance with a smooth and rough meat, and that works about the best for me. Okay, we'll play with hand position today as we're coaching you off. Get the hands around the bar, your thumbs will go around the bar. Okay, we do not use a false grip on the bench press because we do not want to die. So you're going to squeeze the bar, create as much tension as possible. When you're in the proper position of bench press, it's uncomfortable. As you notice, I keep relaxing my legs because as I'm laying here, it hurts to stay in this position. So we're tight, we're squeezing the bar, pushing the shoulder blades down into the bench. We're taking a good deep breath like we did on the squat before we unrack the bar. Take the breath in. We're lifting straight up, bringing it out over the chest, okay? Common mistake, a lot of guys, as soon as they unrack the bar, they're trying to bring it down, okay? Get the bar over the chest, get set with the bar, okay? When you get a lift off from a partner, a spotter, they're gonna help guide the bar out over your chest. They're gonna slowly release the bar. When they release the bar and it starts falling down, you're not supporting the weight. Support the weight, let them release the bar, and hold it for just a second there. What that's going to do, it's actually going to help you sink down into the bench once there's weight on the bar a little bit more. From here, we want to try to bend the bar as we come down this way. Okay? The bar is not going to bend, but you've got the effort squeezing the bar, bending this way here. So, we're squeezing the bar, elbows are tucked, we're coming down right below the nipple line, about the sternum. From here, we're pressing up off the chest. And as we get about halfway up, we're flaring the elbows all the way out to lock the weight out. We do not want to flare the elbows in this bottom position. We're not benching up high on the chest. Elbows are tucked, bringing it down, squeezing the bar, and then up, okay? The bar is going to move in a straight path up off the chest. After the rep's done, we'll rack it up here. One thing that takes a little bit of time to learn, but as soon as that bar hits the chest, we're driving our feet into the floor, okay? Our glutes are contracted, our quads are contracted. We're not shooting the butt up, we're shooting it towards your shoulders. The shoulders are dug in the bench. So when we get the leg drive, it's right here. We're exploding up, we're transferring the force from the floor through the bar as we come up. If you have a tendency, which a lot of guys will do, for your butt to shoot up, one thing that helps that, pinch your knees in towards the bench. If you don't have that tendency, don't worry about it. That's just a personal preference there, but that usually will help fix that issue if your butt's shooting up. One thing I don't want to see is you bring the bar down here and then a leg shooting up and all this junk, okay? See that a lot? You're just not tight enough. You gotta work on the setup. Your low back will cramp a little bit. Your legs are gonna be tired in this position. When you're benching right, it's very uncomfortable. Miss anything?
No, it looked pretty good. Just another thing is, it's kind of like Chase mentioned, breaking the bar this way. Anytime you're creating stability, you're going to do it through twisting. In the squat, you do it by twisting your knees out with your feet to create torque in your hips. With the bench, twisting in the bar that way is going to create more tightness in the shoulder.